I cut myself. I didn't cut myself. Did I cut myself? She helped herself. She didn't help herself. Did she help herself? He blamed himself. He didn't blame himself. Did he blame himself? We introduced ourselves. We didn't introduce ourselves. Did we introduce ourselves? They prepared themselves. They didn't prepare themselves. Did they prepare themselves? You hurt yourself. You didn't hurt yourself. Did you hurt yourself? I told myself the truth. I didn't tell myself the truth. Did I tell myself the truth? She reminded herself. She didn't remind herself. Did she remind herself? He introduced himself. He didn't introduce himself. Did he introduce himself? We taught ourselves. We didn't teach ourselves. Did we teach ourselves? They congratulated themselves. They didn't congratulate themselves. Did they congratulate themselves? You burned yourself. You didn't burn yourself. Did you burn yourself? I dressed myself. I didn't dress myself. Did I dress myself? She saw herself in the mirror. She didn't see herself in the mirror. Did she see herself in the mirror? He pushed himself. He didn't push himself. Did he push himself? We helped ourselves. We didn't help ourselves. Did we help ourselves? They organized themselves. They didn't organize themselves. Did they organize themselves? You taught yourself English. You didn't teach yourself English. Did you teach yourself English? I fed myself. I didn't feed myself. Did I feed myself? She explained herself. She didn't explain herself. Did she explain herself? He admired himself. He didn't admire himself. Did he admire himself? We reminded ourselves of the time. We didn't remind ourselves of the time. Did we remind ourselves of the time? They trained themselves. They didn't train themselves. Did they train themselves? You congratulated yourself. You didn't congratulate yourself. Did you congratulate yourself? I warned myself. I didn't warn myself. Did I warn myself? She challenged herself. She didn't challenge herself. Did she challenge herself? He gave himself a chance. He didn't give himself a chance. Did he give himself a chance? We promised ourselves a treat. We didn't promise ourselves a treat. Did we promise ourselves a treat? They washed themselves. They didn't wash themselves. Did they wash themselves? You introduced yourself. You didn't introduce yourself. Did you introduce yourself? I bought myself a gift. I didn't buy myself a gift. Did I buy myself a gift? She taught herself Spanish. She didn't teach herself Spanish. Did she teach herself Spanish? He blamed himself again. He didn't blame himself again. Did he blame himself again? We asked ourselves questions. We didn't ask ourselves questions. Did we ask ourselves questions? They fixed themselves dinner. They didn't fix themselves dinner. Did they fix themselves dinner? You recorded yourself. You didn't record yourself. Did you record yourself? I called myself lucky. I didn't call myself lucky. Did I call myself lucky? She kept herself calm. She didn't keep herself calm. Did she keep herself calm? He trained himself daily. He didn't train himself daily. Did he train himself daily? We told ourselves to try again. We didn't tell ourselves to try again. Did we tell ourselves to try again? They pushed themselves hard. They didn't push themselves hard. Did they push themselves hard? You reminded yourself of the goal. You didn't remind yourself of the goal. Did you remind yourself of the goal? I found myself alone. I didn't find myself alone. Did I find myself alone? She gave herself some rest. She didn't give herself some rest. Did she give herself some rest? He gave himself time. He didn't give himself time. Did he give himself time? We forced ourselves to continue. We didn't force ourselves to continue. Did we force ourselves to continue? They gave themselves a break. They didn't give themselves a break. Did they give themselves a break? You told yourself a story. You didn't tell yourself a story. Did you tell yourself a story? I entertained myself. I didn't entertain myself. Did I entertain myself? She imagined herself there. She didn't imagine herself there. Did she imagine herself there? He helped himself. He didn't help himself. Did he help himself? We introduced ourselves properly. We didn't introduce ourselves properly. Did we introduce ourselves properly? They challenged themselves daily. They didn't challenge themselves daily. Did they challenge themselves daily? You dressed yourself. You didn't dress yourself. Did you dress yourself? I promised myself success. I didn't promise myself success. Did I promise myself success? She saw herself improving. She didn't see herself improving. Did she see herself improving? He felt himself relax. He didn't feel himself relax. Did he feel himself relax? We told ourselves we could do it. We didn't tell ourselves we could do it. Did we tell ourselves we could do it? They believed in themselves. They didn't believe in themselves. Did they believe in themselves? You noticed yourself in the photo. You didn't notice yourself in the photo. Did you notice yourself in the photo? I injured myself. I didn't injure myself. Did I injure myself? She blamed herself for the mistake. She didn't blame herself for the mistake. Did she blame herself for the mistake? He introduced himself to the team. He didn't introduce himself to the team. Did he introduce himself to the team? We washed ourselves before dinner. We didn't wash ourselves before dinner. Did we wash ourselves before dinner? They helped themselves to food. They didn't help themselves to food. Did they help themselves to food? You taught yourself the rules. You didn't teach yourself the rules. Did you teach yourself the rules?